Have you ever read this book, The Carrot Seed? Y'all, this book has so much to teach us. I read this book and I was almost brought to tears. I wonder if you'll hang with me just for a minute so you can see what this book has to say. This little boy, see him? He's so cute. Look at him. He's planting his seed. Do you see him? It's all about a little boy who plants a seed. And each page, as you turn each page, he plants it. But as you turn each page, everybody, his mother, oh my goodness, his mother says, I'm afraid it won't come up. And then his father, guess what? He says the same thing to him. I'm afraid it won't come up. And the big brother says, it won't come up. Wow, that's tough. But guess what? Every day, the little boy, he pulled up the weeds around the seed and he sprinkled the ground with water. Look at him. Y'all, this is us. We are to be like this little boy. He's not giving up. People around him are saying, give up. Your seed won't produce anything. But he knows better. He is persevering. This speaks to perseverance. As he pulls up the weeds and waters the ground, how can we not think about the weeds in our lives? We go in our backyards and we try to pull up the weeds. If we don't get them by the root, they're not gone. This boy is working so hard, he is getting them up by the root. See the root? And he is watering. The water points to the water that God's word puts in as we read it. So we water in the truth and we pull up the weeds. That's what this boy is doing. But guess what? But nothing came up. It didn't happen right away. He's standing there and he's looking. Look, he's looking. He's like, darn, where's my plant? Is it ever gonna come up? And look what? This is so sad. But everybody's looking and going, huh, see? Kind of like, I told you so, it's not gonna come up. They kept saying it. But still, look, but still, he kept pulling up the weeds and watering. That is perseverance. See this picture and don't forget it. That's us. We have to keep watering and pulling up the weeds every single day. And in the story, then one day, this is so fun. Look, a carrot came up. Look at that. He didn't give up. He didn't give up despite what outside voices were saying. Sometimes for us, it's not the outside voice, it's the inside voice. The voice that's not true. The voice that's saying, give up. Don't listen. We need to be like this little boy. Look at him. There he is. His wheelbarrow is full. Look at that carrot. He didn't give up. We don't have to give up, but oftentimes we want to give up. We need to follow this little boy's lead. And we can only do it with God's strength. He gives us strength for perseverance. And when we admit that we're weak and that all we can hear is give up, give up, give up, when we admit our weakness, he says, good, you've admitted it. Now I'm going to pour in some strength. We need to ask for strength to pull up the weeds, and we need to go to the water and water every single day. And eventually we will see fruit. But remember, it might not be overnight, just like this little boy. We just keep going back and watering and pulling up the weeds. It's worth it. It's worth it. This is perseverance. Remember this little boy. We each are like a little seed being formed, and we need to go to the water of God's word. And we need to not give up. And we need to hear the voice of truth.